What's going on, everybody? It's Dante with Iron Line Collectibles. Right now, we're going to get into this 2025 Bowman's Best Baseball 8-box full case number 1 PYT. I'm going to share this on over to the group, tag everybody up, and then we are going to do this break. All right, I got mostly everybody. Boom. Alrighty. On the right side of your screen, you will see your name, and then you will see the teams that you bought. So that should look all good. Let's see, we got 2 people in here right now. I guess it doesn't hurt opening this up. Eight boxes of Bowman's Best Hobby. We're looking for the, I think it's like the, what is it, the Strokes of Gold, I believe, is like the big chase in here, outside of like Crazy Autos, you know. But I will take either, if not both. Alright, that is the last box. Four and four. 8 hobby boxes. Alright, we got 3 people in here. I say we rip it. No more waiting, let's rip. Let's see here. 4 chrome autograph cards per box. May contain redemption cards. Alright. Very cool. Connor Griffin, Kyle Stovers, Cade Anderson, Ronel Rodriguez for the Cardinals, not bad, and then Will Smith there for the Dodgers. First auto in the first pack. Roki Sasaki, like that. Tariq Skubal, like that. Bryce Matthews. We have James Wood. Pixel Portraits. Not bad for the Nationals. And then Cam Smith for the Astros. Schwellenbach, Corbin Carroll. We have Carson Benj here. This is 40 out of 150. Going over to the Mets. Ooh, showpieces of JJ Cardinals, and then Jose Ramirez. Jazz, Braden. Braden again. This time 30 out of 50 on the auto for the Chicago White Sox. Not bad there. The Matt Shaw. Nice on-card auto. Gold out of 50. Garrett, Carlos, Byron. We have Luis Pena. This is 203 out of 250 going over to the Milwaukee Brewers. And then Eduardo for the Dodgers. Drake Baldwin. We're going to have Zaire Hope for the Dodgers. Nice auto there for the Dodgers. Bubba Chandler on the best performances insert. And then Gunnar Henderson. Lee, Dylan Cruz, Travis, Jackson Churio, and then Pete Crow Armstrong in that pack. Good start, Dodgers. Keep going. George Devers, Fernando Tatis on an interesting insert. Nice. Then we're going to have Slade Caldwell, number 2/299, going over to the Diamondbacks, and then Chandler Simpson. Andrew, Max, Kyle Schwarber. How about a Shohei Ohtani? And a Nick Kurtz right behind him. How about that? 2 bangers back to back. Very nice. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Mason Wynn, James Wood, Jackson Churio, and the gold, 14 out of 50 going over to Milwaukee, and then Hyun Kim for the Dodgers. Tatis, Jack Caglione, Corey Seager. We have Ty Petey. Ty Petty. Ty Petey. One of the two. For Seattle. Nice on-card auto there. And then Junior for the Rays. All right, last pack in the first box. Williams, Ronald Acuna Jr., Marcelo Mayer. Ooh. How about Eli? The Pixel Portraits. And then Luis Pena. Not bad. Not a bad first box. That not cut. Walker, JJ, Christopher, George Lombard Jr., number 2 at 350. And Dylan Cruz showing up again. Pena, we're going to have Kyle DeBarge for the Minnesota Twins. Raiden Montgomery. Roki Sasaki on the Pixel Portraits. Great one for the Dodgers. Very nice. And then Travis for the Guardians. Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker, Chase Dollinger, and then George Lombard Jr. Mike Trout, Ellie De La Cruz. Oh my goodness. Whoa! How about a Jack Caglione 1 of 1? Whoa! Wow. Congratulations. Jack Caglione 1 of 1 on the circuitry insert. Wow. I need to put this card down. I need to get it in the mag immediately. Wow. How are we feeling about that? Normally I would cuss, but I think I might get in trouble at this job, so I'll just leave it at this. Very, very nice card. Very nice. Wow. Jack Caglione, 1 of 1. Something light, you know. Wow. What a mag that is. That is a card. Uh-oh, I think this mag is broken. Let's get a different one. There can be no errors with this 1 of 1 Jack Caglione. Not on my watch. Alright, let's be very careful. There we go, much better. Let's get rid of that broken mag. Where are my stickers? Iron Lion exclusive stickers. Oh no, are we out of them here? I'll have to find some. I will have to find some. I know they're going to be here somewhere. They're just not in this office right now, but rest assured this will not get shipped without a sticker. Very nice. Who's got him? Going over to Evan Roseman. Congratulations, Evan. Jack Caglione, 1 of 1. Very nice. Yeah, that's going to be hard to beat. All right. Then we have a James Wood, number to 150. And then Bryce Harper. Wow. Okay, moving on. Travis, George. We're going to have a Max Clark, 19 out of 150 on-card auto. Heading over to the Detroit Tigers. Then a Spencer Schwellenbach, numbered to 250 for the Braves. And Fernando Tatis Jr. Shohei Auto. Hey, man, I'm all for it. I would love to pull a Shohei Auto. But that Jack Caglione 1 of 1 is going to be hard to top, man. I mean, we're only 2 boxes in, too, by the way. We got a lot left. Bryce Harper. Zeus. Another Roki Sasaki. We'll take it. And then Jack Caglione showing up again. Alex, you got no comment on the 1 of 1? Nothing? You're just all about the Dodgers right now. Which I understand. That's who you got. Pete Alonso, Freddie Freeman, Stephen Kwan, Bryce, and then Carson Williams. Jackson Holiday. We're going to have Jonathan Long, autograph for the Chicago Cubs. Charlie Bo Bichette, number 2, 199, and then Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Already better than Layton's. They're like 15 cases and no 1 of 1. See, hey, there you go. First case, 1 of 1. I mean, it's crazy, too, that it's Jack Caglione as well. Patch autos are about 1 in 4 cases. Okay. Jacob Wilson, Seiya Suzuki, Eli, Matt Olson, Garrett. Andrew, Dalton Rushing, Cam Smith, Eduardo Quintero for the Dodgers. This is number 2, 250, 209 out of 250. And Carlos Correa. Alex, it's also nice to see you again, my man. Do we have more of this? I don't believe so. I know we have one in the store, and I think if that's not already sold out, it damn near is. But for breaks, I think this is the only one that we have as of right now. How about? Okay. Yeah, Byron Buxton. Who cares? Congratulations to the Athletics. Nice auto there. He was the talk of the town a little bit ago. Y'all posting more of this tonight? Of this specific product, I think this is the only case that we have for breaks right now. But as far as like other products and stuff, like I'm gonna revamp sales posts, but I don't know. I would have to reach out to my boss and see exactly if he has any new stuff for tonight. He typically waits until we're done for the night and then he puts more stuff on the following day. So, yeah. Let me take a look at this. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, yeah, I thought so. That is going to be another mag. Congratulations to the Athletics. Who's got the Athletics? That is going over to James. Congratulations, James. Not numbered, but very nice card nonetheless. Boom. 2 mags. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, yep. We're getting more. Thank you for that, Dave. I was certain that we were going to get more. I just didn't know when, and I knew that this is what we have right now currently. Drake Skubal on the pixel portraits. We are on to box number 3. Empty. Comes around about his Bowman Chrome Prime out of 50 compound stuff. Gamble with process. Hey man, I feel the same way. I'm that way with football. Schwellenbach. How about a triple auto? What is going Paul Skeens? What is going on right now? 24 out of 75 of Jose, Diego, and Luis. Going over to Atlanta. Who's got Atlanta? It's going over to Robert. Congratulations, Robert. Dude, what is happening right now? But yeah, I took a gamble on Ashton Genty. I paid a pretty penny for his rookie auto gold, um, with out of Panini Origins, gold on card auto with gold ink numbered to 10. So hopefully he pans out. Boom, going over to Atlanta. Local in Pueblo, congratulations, Robert. All right, Corbin Carroll, Jazz, Cal, Pete Alonso, number to 350. Juan Soto. Boom. Birthday next weekend. Will be by the shop. Ripping Cripple Creek. Oh my god, I'm jealous. I love to go to Cripple Creek. Shohei, not bad. I love Cripple Creek. I love going to Cripple Creek. I do not like losing money in Cripple Creek. How about Eric for the Brewers? Nice signature there. Riley Green. Congratulations to the Brewers getting an autograph. This product is loaded. Loaded. Boom. Best case I've seen. They'll have it hit. Triple auto, 101, usually case dead with red up. More better available. Dylan Cruz, Travis, George, Jose, Bo Bichette. This case has been very good. Okay. For the Dodgers, how about Mike? On card auto. Hope. We're gonna have a Charlie Condone. This is gonna be 16 out of 299. Jesus. And then Roman Anthony. Mike Sirota for the Dodgers. Evan, yeah. Evan, no need to thank me. I just opened up the boxes, man. I had nothing to do with it. Congratulations on that awesome hit. Dude, what? Are we for real right now? Alright. Best tech. 37 out of 75, James Wood for the Nationals. You can see my fingers back there. It's like a clear card. That is such a cool design, man. I'm thoroughly impressed with this product. Wow. Hold on. Before I jump the gun, hold on. So there aren't really any listings online. There's only one, and it's an auction. It's only got two. It's only got two bids right now. There's 2 days left. There's only two bids on it. But I see the best tech. The other one out of 99 is already at $100. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Let's not be stingy. It's James Wood, number to 75. Gorgeous looking card. Why not? Congratulations to the Nationals. Getting that. I will say that the card came with a slight curve. And I mean, if you can really see it, ever so slightly curved. Okay? I think the best techs are SSPs, right? I believe. So there's multiple colors of the best techs. I don't think that they're case hits. I think that they're SSPs. But there's like, I mean, there's really low numbered ones. There's the black, which is the 1 of 1. The red, which is out of 5. You know, and then the blue out of 75. I think there's an out of 50, and then there's like a 99 as well. But still, it's a nice hit. And I mean, just looking up online, the other ones, not bad. I'm running out of room with these stands and these mags, man. All right. Harper, Alonso, Nick Kurtz. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know why the shine looked like we got another one. Ellie De La Cruz. That's. I mean, you can clearly see the gold vinyl on the other one, but that looks really similar with like the lettering there on their names. Threw me off for a second. I was about to lose my mind if we got another 1 of 1. All right. Tatis, Caglione, Jose Gonzalez, number 2/150 for the Giants. Paul Skeens, and then Hunter Goodman. Can't remember. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all of them, man. Matt Olson. Correa, Cam Smith, Carson Williams autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays, and then Ketel Marte. This has been a great case. We're not even halfway through. We're 3 boxes in. 3 out of 8. Oh my goodness. Strokes of Gold. Yes, Strokes of Gold. That's what it is. Thank you, Alex. Strokes of Gold is like the big hit Jesus made. Spencer Schwellenbach, number to 250, going over to the Braves. And then Julio Rodriguez. Ending that hobby box off. Don't worry. We're at number 4 out of 8. We still got a lot. Do not feel down if you have not hit yet. Empty. Whew. All right. Do we know when the next case is posting? I mean, if my boss is still in the chat, I'm sure he would have a better, idea. He's the one that orders our product. We have Franklin Arias, number 2/150, going over to the Boston Red Sox there, the autograph. And then following him, we have Roki Sasaki, number 2/250 for the Dodgers. And then Jackson Holiday. Yeah, if he's still in the chat or watching, I think he might be able to give you better insights on that because I don't know. But he did say that he was going to get it more, so there is that. There is confirmation that there will be more of this on the way, and I absolutely agree with him because this has been a fire case so far. Trying for a Billy. Okay, I can try my best for you, my man. Vlad, Marte, Cam Smith, Jacob Wilson. Can I see? Yes, you can, Robert. You got Jose, Diego, and then Luis. This is 24 out of 75. There is, I mean, because it's in there. You know what? I'll do you one better. Mason, Wynn, Fernando, Julio, Nick Kurtz on the showpieces, and Seiya Suzuki. I need you to give me a professional photo shoot too. Do you want one? I gotcha. Sean Keys, Kevin, Carson, number 275 for the New York Mets, and then Andrew Abbott. Here, let me secure these two really quick, and then I got you, Evan. What a hit for you, my man. As if a 1 of 1 isn't good enough, it's of Jack Caglione. Crazy. Unbelievable. That might be my best pull. I pulled Pacome Dedit, his rookie superfractor 1 of 1 out of a basketball product. And then I think we pulled a gold Saquon Barkley downtown. And then, God, what was it? A Patrick Mahomes booklet numbered to 10. It was a patch auto out of Flawless. I mean, this is insane. There, you can see the shine right there. 1 of 1. Bam. Very nice. That'll be a great mail day for you. Missed the first box or another break. I think he's asking, like he's saying like he needs one, I think. Maybe? Yes? Dilly. I don't have a Billy Auto. Carson, Sasaki, Schwellenbach, Bichette. No, we haven't hit one of him yet. Freddie Freeman, number 2, 350 for the Dodgers. It is. It is. I mean, yeah, I'm at a loss for words for it at this point. Alonzo, Bryce, Cash Mayfield for the Padres, George, and then Walker Jenkins. It's like every pack, there's something that has to be top loaded. This is just a loaded product and a loaded case. Freeman, Quan, Holiday, Eli, and then JJ. Eli and JJ. Not bad. Jacob Wilson, Seiya Suzuki, Tariq Skubal, Bobby Witt Jr., 2 out of 25. The rich get richer. Congratulations, Evan. Oh my goodness. Have yourself a day. Wow. Royals are feasting. Here, I'll give you a nice little photo shoot before I encase it. Bobby Baseball. And then, if it'll focus, 2 out of 25. Heading your way, Evan. Oh, I need to put a sleeve over it. Boom. Secured. Carson, Acuna, Bichette, Carson, Dalton rushing. That's a decent half kit. Yeah, that's a little bit more than decent, my friend. That's pretty damn good. Garrett, Carlos, Ronald Acuna Jr. We have Jazz numbered to 250 for the Yankees. And then Francisco Lindor. Decent half case, all right. Buxton, Lee, Anthony. We're going to have a Travis Bazana. Is that how you say his name? Bazana? Travis Bazana? This is 17 out of 50 on the best performances auto. Going over to the Cleveland Guardians. And then Mason Miller. Who's got Cleveland? Going over to Justin. Congratulations, Justin. Wow. Unreal. Need to pick it up. I'm trying, Alex, man. It's not a lack of hits. It's a lack of Dodgers. Cruz, Jesus, Doyle, James Wood, ending that box off. All right, we're officially at the halfway point. This is going to be an insane hit sheet that I have to wreck out. Empty. Come on, Shohei auto. Shohei or Roki Sasaki auto. There's Shohei. Thomas White for the Marlins. Sebastian. Kevin, Sebastian, Otani, Matt Shaw, number to 199, Connor Griffin. Connor, Kyle, Roki Sasaki, Riley Green, Kyle Stowers. Scooball, Diego. Will Smith, number to 150, and then Roki Sasaki. Diego Torns or Diego Torn? Yeah, Torns maybe. Diego for the Braves. Not a bad auto. Not bad. Heading over to Atlanta. Jack Caglione. Cunha. Julio. And then Andrew. Garrett. Max Clark. Charlie Condone, number 2, 150. Bubba Chandler, number 2, 250 on the best performance insert auto. Oh, sorry. Let me show this off. Max Clark. What a nice Bubba Chandler going over to the Pirates. And then Charlie Condone for the Rockies, number to 150. This is insane, man. This stack. Correa, Buxton, Bichette, Cam Smith, and then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lee, Dylan Cruz, Roman Anthony. Then we're going to have Leo and Mason Wynn. Schwellenbach, Hunter again, Scooball. Jazz, Andrew, Matt Olson, Jackson Churio, and then Spencer Schwellenbach. 2 more packs in this box. Max Clark, Vladimir. We're going to have Yermi Cabrera for the Texas Rangers, and then Carson Benj, number 2, 299 for the Mets. Corbin Carroll. Last pack of this box. Mason Wynn, Fernando Tatis, Ketel Marte, Bryce Harper on the pixel portraits, and then Jazz. Ending that one off. Next box. Empty. Sanchez, Judge, Betts, Chandler, Luke Keyshaw. Skeens. How about an out of 5 auto for the Cardinals, huh? Yario Padilla, 1 out of 5 for St. Louis. And Drake Baldwin. This has got some shine to it. I don't see a number on the front. Interesting. Making sure I'm not missing anything. No, alright. Out of 5, auto going over to St. Louis. Who's got St. Louis? It's going over to Michael. Congratulations, Michael. Show it off to the camera for you. 1 out of 5. Very nice. No matter who the player. Mike Trout, Ellie, Rafael Devers, number 350, Christian Moore. Devers for the Giants, number 350. Keyshaw, Soto, Gunnar Henderson, and Kevin. Color matches are nice. Alonso, Machado, Sean Keys, auto for the Blue Jays, and then Cade Anderson for Seattle. Freeman, Quan, Ramirez, Julio Rodriguez, number 2, 199, and then Bryce Matthews. Holiday, Wilson, Suzuki, DeGrom, Braden Montgomery. Andrew, Caldwell, Caleb for the Nationals, 30 out of 150 on-card auto. Sebastian, and then Kyle Schwarber. Lindor, Nick Kurtz, 77 out of 99 for the Athletics. Very nice. Riley Green, Corey Seager. 77 out of 99, huh? Let's take a look, shall we? I believe that's going to be another mag. Yep. Sure is. And it's color match, too. Congratulations to the Athletics. This case is just paying people out right now, man. There it is for the camera. Very nice. I'm running out of room over here, man. I'm not even going to be able to show this off. I'm going to have to put him all the way in the back. Astering the Dodgers. I'm trying, man. James Wood, Cadone, Leo, and then Mike Trout. I'm trying for you, Alex, man. I really want to. Burns, Caleb, Bowman, auto, showpieces of Juan Soto, and then Ellie De La Cruz. Pretty cool diverse hits. Wonder if we can get another big. I hope so. Well, we got a purple here. I think that's out of 75, if I'm not mistaken. And it's look, it's a rookie too. Let's see. Let's see what we got here, huh? Jenkins, Otherhold, Mayer, Sasaki. Oh, it's not a 75. It's not a 250. Roki Sasaki. 250 for the Dodgers. Bobby Baseball. Oh. Still Sasaki. All right. That hobby box is now done. We're down to our final two. But, boy, this has been a break. Drake Baldwin. Yeah, I would agree. Oop. Running out of room over there, so I'll just throw that on the ground for now. Griffin, Riley, Yenzel Luis. Is that how you say it? Something like that. Going over to the Diamondbacks. Stephen Kwan, then we got Griffin on the Pixel Portraits. Shortstop for the Diamondbacks. Could make your money back. Alex, we ain't done yet, man. Don't give up hope. Campbell, Jacob Reamer, numbered to 150 for the Mets, and then Devers. This product is just loaded. I mean, have you guys watched any other breaks with like somebody was saying like Leighton earlier? Are all of these like just this loaded, or is this like a god case, so to speak, in a sense? Merrill, Moore, Nito, Jacob, and then Pete Alonso. Kevin, Sebastian, Mason Wynn, number 250, going over to the Cardinals. Then we're going to have a Juan Soto. Not numbered, but very, very cool. Not all of them are like this for the showpieces. And then Freddie Freeman. Mason Wynn, numbered to 50. Vladdy, Mason Wynn, Tatis, Jacob, Dalton Rushing. Not God case, but definitely above average. Watched all Leighton cases today. Fair enough. Kellen Lindsey for the Dodgers. Nick Kurtz. Is it a God case now? Jacob Wilson on the Strokes of Gold. That is going to be your case hit right there. I mean, Roman Anthony 101. Hard to beat, but Jacob Wilson, Strokes of Gold. Whew. Good player to get that of. Congratulations to the Athletics again. Gotta reach. Boom. Alright. Show must go on. Caglione, Williams, Acuna, Augustine Ramirez, number 299 for Miami, and then Mason Miller. Sucks to those not buying top teams. I mean, you never know, man. That's why we play the game. You never know who's going to hit. You never know. Garrett, Correa, Smith, Richie, and then James Wood. Sowers, Sasaki, Leo, Ketel Marte, Jackson, Holiday. Like even the top team is getting smoked right now. All depends. Don't give up hope yet, Alex. Schwellenbach, Griffin, Machado, number to 299, Jacob Wilson. Carroll, Chisholm, Montgomery. What is this dude's name? Juniker? Juniker? 2 out of 50 for the Guardians. Okay. Seiya Suzuki. Is that it? Juniker? Interesting name. Going over to the Guardians. Going over to Justin. Andrew, Max, Wyatt Langford, Nick Kurtz, number 2, 199 this time. And then Andrew Abbott ending that box off. Another numbered Nick Kurtz. Goodness gracious. Last box. Ah, okay. Thank you, Timothy. Boom. Boom. And boom. Final box. Let's see what we got in here. Tucker, Trout, De La Cruz, Armstrong, and then Leo. Bobby Witt. We're going to have a Griffin Burkholder for the Phillies. Jesus, Kyle Stowers, and then Colson Montgomery. The Stowers is numbered to 250. Going out to Miami. Keyshaw, Merrill, Moore, Simpson, Jacob. Kevin, Sebastian, Shohei Ohtani, Bryce Harper, number to 350, and then Gonzalez. Always have to double check with these. Make sure it's not another 1 of 1. Harper to 350. Going over to the Phillies. Freeman, Quan, Eric for the Brewers, number to 150. Ramirez, number to 199. And then Eli showing up for the Washington Nationals. Holiday, Wilson, Hyun Kim, Mike Trout, Wyatt Langford. Suzuki, Abbott, Rushing, Jr., and then Augustine Ramirez. Lindor, Robert for the Guardians. Leo, Mason Miller, 150 out of 150 for the Padres, and then Jeremy Pena. Nice little bookend action there for the Padres. I don't know. Miller, Pena, Soto, Dollinger, James Wood. Chase. Paul Skeens on the best performance insert. Christian Campbell. Down to our final 2 packs. JJ, Sanchez, Kalon Lindsey, Roki Sasaki to 75 for the Dodgers. Alex, it's not an Ohtani, but at least it's a somewhat low-numbered Sasaki. Not bad. Then Zach Neto. There you go, Alex. You can see there, 43 out of 75. Boom. Sasaki, 75. And then last pack. Last pack. Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts, Henderson, Jacob Wilson, and then Cal Riley. Whew. All right. That is it. Let's see. Where do I even want to start with this, man? Oh, my goodness. I think I'm going to have to thin out the herd a little bit and go all autos, and then all numbereds will go 150 and below. Just because, I mean, there's just so much in this break, man. The recap would take 20 minutes on its own. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Wow. I mean, these are all autos right here. Oh, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? I don't even, I mean, this is just going to have to be random order for the mags, I guess. They're all really, really good mags. All right, let's get into it. Carson Benj, I believe, 40 out of 150 for the Mets. James Wood out of 150 for the Nationals. Jackson Churio out of 50 for the Brewers. Gonzalez out of 150 for the Giants. Carson showing up again out of 75 for the Mets. Will Smith out of 150 for the Dodgers. Charlie Condon out of 150 for the Rockies. Augustine Ramirez out of a 99 for the Marlins. Mason Wynn out of 50 for the Cardinals. Mason Miller, 150 out of 150 for the Padres. And for our autographs, we got Kalon Lindsey for the Dodgers. Robert for the Guardians. Eric out of 150 for the Brewers. Griffin for the Phillies. What did you say? You said it was Junaker? Yeah. Out of 50. Auto for the Guardians. Good night. Yeah, you're welcome. Lindsey again for the Dodgers. Jacob out of 150 for the Mets. Lewis or Luis for the Diamondbacks. Caleb for the White Sox. A different Caleb for the Nationals, number to 150. Sean Keys for the Blue Jays. Yermi Cabrera for the Rangers. Bubba Chandler for, should be the Pirates. Yes, the Pirates. Diego for the Braves. Thomas White for the Marlins. Then we're going to have Travis Bazana out of 50 for the Guardians. Cash Mayfield for the Padres. Sean Keys again. Franklin out of 150 for the Red Sox. Carson for the Rays. Mike for the Dodgers. Eric for the Brewers. Jonathan Long for the Cubs. Max Clark, number to 150 for the Tigers. Kyle for the Twins. Ty for the Mariners. Zaire Hope for the Dodgers. Braden Montgomery to 50 for the White Sox. And then Rodriguez for the Cardinals. And then for our mags, I mean, these are all pretty stacked mags. Gotta say, man. We got James Wood, numbered to 75 on the best tech, going over to the Nationals. Yariel Padilla, 1 out of 5 on the on-card auto, going over to the Cardinals. Bobby Witt Jr., 2 out of 25, heading over to Kansas City. We got Maury for the Athletics, base rookie auto, but very, very nice. We're going to have our triple auto here going over to the Braves. This is going to be of Jose, Diego, and Luis, 24 out of 75. Roki Sasaki, rookie card numbered to 75, going over to the Dodgers. Nick Kurtz, numbered to 99 for the Athletics. Jacob Wilson on the Strokes of Gold case hit for the Athletics. And then last but not least, Jack Caglione, 1 of 1 insert going over to the Royals. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for me in this break. Thank y'all for selling it out so much. That was one of my best breaks, if not the best break I've ever done. That was just a loaded case. All right, I will catch y'all on the next